G'day mates, it's me Adrian G and welcome back to another book review. Today we'll be talking about Why Winners Win by Gary Pittard and what I've learned from this particular self-development book. Now, if you have zero interest in sales or real estate, I wouldn't recommend this book because he talks a lot about sales and real estate. But if you can tolerate those subjects, I would recommend it because the things he talks about can be easily relatable to any business and life in general. So the book is divided into three parts. The first part talks about the qualities of success and the qualities of failure. The second part talks about the 4 steps to success, and the third part talks about prosperity and sustaining your wealth. So we're going to be taking a look at the 4 steps to success because that's the key thing I've taken from this book. So let's get straight into it. The first step is attitude. You've got to have the right attitude to be successful. For example, you've got to learn to accept the good things in life and actually be grateful for them. Don't think, why me? Why not you? Why shouldn't you have the best your career can offer you? Some people have a poverty consciousness and they believe that they don't deserve any of life's little luxuries. And that's usually linked to low self-esteem. Problems and setbacks are normal and unavoidable. The only thing you can control is how you deal with them, and that's what makes the difference. Also, crave opportunity. You might see someone working their job $200,000 per year, leave that job for another job paying $150,000 per year, but they recognize the opportunity to make $400,000 per year. They take that risk and even accept a lower reward in exchange for the prospect to longer term gain. Now, people who crave security don't do that. They just want a stable position. The next step is knowledge. You have to know your destination. Now, think about booking or planning a holiday, right? You don't plan the hotels, the flights, the tours first. You plan your destination, because how are you gonna organize your flights and your hotels if you have no idea what the destination is? Planning a holiday is like planning a successful career. So first of all, you want to define what success is to you. And once you've defined that, that is your destination. And you have to set clear and precise goals. Be realistic. If your goal is unrealistically big and you miss it by a ridiculous amount, that failure would have an emotional impact for future accomplishments that could be extremely negative. It could even affect a person to a degree where they no longer would make an effort of any kind. Write down your goals. People who don't write down their goals with deadlines aren't serious about achieving them. Because they didn't write down their goals, there is no evidence of them achieving them, and this is the perfect excuse because no one will know they have failed. Before moving on to the third step, I'd probably like to use affirmations, study, aim high, look for stepping stones, and yeah, let's get to the third step. The third step is skill. Now, I don't want to spend too much time on this chapter because it was mostly to do with real estate and sales. So I'm going to go through the 2 tips that I found most valuable in that chapter, which were communication. So learn to communicate efficiently with clients so that way you are trusted. Poor communication will prevent you from being trusted by clients, doing business with them, closing sales, etc., etc. The next tip would be convincing. You want to make sure you're convincing enough that the client believes and trusts that you know what you're talking about. There's nothing worse than you trying to get some business from someone and you have no idea what you're talking about. And they can see that. They see through that. They see through that straight away. They might not say it, but I've done it plenty of times. I'll give you an example. I was looking for an accountant about 2 months ago, and I was calling a few accountants, right? And I was on the phone and I was telling them my situation, everything, basically everything. And there were some that had no idea what they were talking about. They literally were like, oh, let me just ask my supervisor, let me ask my manager. And in my head, I was like, okay, this isn't the accountant I want to work with. Until I found someone when I was talking to on the phone, really welcoming. He knew exactly what he was talking about. He's really convincing, and he got my business. So, you know, be convincing, make sure you communicate pretty well. And yeah, let's go straight to the fourth step, which I believe is the most important step. And that step is taking competent action. Now, not just taking action, but taking competent action. Now, a lot of people take action, but it's the wrong action. Taking competent action is action that will result to seeing results and work towards you achieving your goals, which means more success. So a lot of people understand that, but a lot of people don't take action consistently. What you want to do is take competent action every single day consistently, and doing that you will see results. Seeing those results, you will see success. So a lot of people understand that, but a lot of people don't take enough competent action daily. So those are the 4 tips. So they were the 4 tips, guys. So we'll go through them again. So the first one was attitude. The next one was knowledge. The next one was skill. And the final one was competent action, which all of these I do agree with. The book, you know, I feel like I knew most of the things in the book, but I would still recommend it. I'd probably give it a 3 out of 5. So the link is in the description below. I really do hope you enjoyed this book review, because I'm enjoying it, you know, I'm really enjoying it. So we're gonna leave that book as is, and the next book we're reading is gonna be Now by Dr. McGowan. So I'll do a review on this one in about a week. If you did enjoy this review, I would appreciate a thumbs up, and leave me some comments down below. You know, leave me some comments. I hope you guys gained something from this video, and I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you all next